whether or not the equations would fit on a t-shirt, I guess depends in some sense on the font size that you use, but more to the point, it really also depends on the notation that you use. And this is a serious point because physicists have found that there's a very compact way of expressing the mathematics behind the standard model of particle physics. But if you were to write out every single term that actually is embraced by that compact notation, the equations of the standard model, it becomes enormous. It would not, in any sensible way, fit on a t-shirt. But the reason people have been able to find the compact notation is because the standard model of particle physics is based upon symmetries. There are relationships between the various terms in the equations of the standard model that represents our understanding of symmetries in the world around us. So there are, for instance, 3 kinds of quarks that we call red, green, and blue, 3 colors of quarks. But there's a symmetry between those colors, sort of like the way if you rotate a snowflake, each point maps to another point. We can play that same mathematical game with these terms in the standard model and collapse distinct components of the equations into one single symbol that characterizes that symmetry. And that really, in my way of thinking about things, is the most powerful insight of particle physics in the last century, that there are these deep symmetries that relate seemingly disparate pieces of our understanding, allowing us to have a very compact and powerful depiction of how nature works at the level of its fundamental particles.